Caravan and motorhome prices in 2021. Are we going to see a price crash? So, prices in 2021, what do we think is going to happen? Well, definitely for 2021, as we go around, I think a lot of the dealers, you're going to see a lot of empty spaces, a lot of sold caravans, and there's still a huge shortage. So definitely for 2021, I don't think that we're going to see any price crash whatsoever. If anything, we're going to see a raise or an increase in prices. Prices are only going to go one way this year. Two reasons. There's going to be a shortage of stock still. For the last 12 months with COVID, all that we've really seen is increased demand with people not wanting to go away, and a big shortage. We've been selling as soon as the caravans have come into stock. They're sold straight away pretty much. So a lot of forecourts, we've normally got caravans all the way up to this top section, all on the gravel section, and we've got holes everywhere. A lot of the stock that we've got is sold. So definitely 2021 prices aren't going to change. I'm just going to duck inside of one of these caravans because it's raining pretty well now. So let's get out of the rain and into the dry. I've got a nice little Eldest Explore 304. We can get a nice little L shape at the front. That makes it into a double bed, and then nice little seating area here. So caravans like this are going to be high demand. Just set this camera up. So definitely for 2021, little caravans like this, small little lightweight caravans, even bigger twin axle caravans. We've actually got a big shortage on twin axles at the moment. Two berths, exactly the same. So it's right across the board. It's not just one make or model, or two berth, four berth, five berths. It's literally right across the board. There's a big shortage. So 2021 prices are possibly just going to keep going on. I know that from what we're offering for caravans for the last 12 months, each month it just seems to get a new high. We've gone more than we thought we was ever going to go to, and things aren't changing. One big factor that is going to make a big difference for 2021, and a lot of people are sort of thinking, right, okay, we're coming out of COVID now, so our price is going to start to come down after the summer of 2021, and we're going to see a big decrease in prices for 2022 maybe. I don't believe so. I really don't think we're going to see that. What is going to hold the prices for the next couple of years, I would say, at least maybe 2-3 years, I don't think we're going to see a difference in price. So if you're watching this video because you're thinking about, will I get a bargain at the end of the season? Is next year the time to buy a caravan? Is 2022 the year to actually get a caravan and prices will have gone down? I don't think it's going to happen. One big major thing now, this is May 2021. 2022 prices haven't come out yet. We've not had the new prices of what 2022 prices are going to do. But there's a very good chance that the prices for 2022 are going to go up anywhere from 10 to 30% in price. There's big supply issues at the moment for new caravans and motorhomes. Parts are going up. The rarity of parts, to actually get parts, is very difficult. Timber, the caravans are still made of wood in some situations, and if they're not made of wood, other materials that they're using is exactly the same. We just cannot get materials to build the new caravans, and then when the materials are coming through, the prices have gone up. So the actual cost to build new units for 2022 is going to go up. So I think that, as I've just said, that prices for 2022, is going to be a significant increase in price. There's going to possibly be less of the new being built because they just can't get the parts to be able to make the prices, and that is just going to drag the prices of the used up. Obviously, if you've got a 2021 model, 2022s have gone up between 10 and 30%. You're not going to see much of a difference from what you've paid for a brand new caravan and what it's going to sell for in 12-18 months time, and that is then going to bring everything up below that. So 2020s, the 19s, the 18s, they're all going to be brought up in price, and that is one of the big reasons that for 2022, 2023, prices aren't going to crash. If you're sat out there thinking, oh, the price is going to go down, can I get a bargain at the end of the season? I don't believe it's going to happen. Definitely for the next 2 or 3 years, I don't think we'll see any difference in price. Definitely not going down. I think price is going to stabilise. Maybe end of this year we'll have just found a new level of what used caravans and motorhomes are making, and that is just then going to balance out, and probably for the next couple of years we're out pretty much nearly every day. Even Saturdays and Sundays we're going out and buying caravans and motorhomes, and the reason for that is we're desperate for stock. So we're putting in more hours than we ever have to actually go and get caravans. We're having to give more money to actually buy them in the first place, and then obviously the retail value is up there then. People think that the prices have gone up and the dealers are making a fortune. We're going to do another video and actually come out and say, right, this is exactly what profit, that we have across caravans and motorhomes, and break it all down for you, and be dead straight and honest with you and say, look, this is the margin that we need just to make a small little profit. That's going to be a video that's coming out in the next couple of weeks, so look out for that, and that will give you a little bit more insight into why prices aren't going to come crashing down, because dealers can't afford to pay in now for stock and then in 12 months be losing huge amounts of profit on the prices, or even sell them at what they've bought them for, because it doesn't work out. We just can't do that. So I've moved caravans. I got disturbed, so I've had to restart the video again, sorry. But basically where we were was that we go out quite a lot of time, or we spend a lot of time out buying caravans. We only sell used caravans, so we're out on the road, we're buying used caravans from people. And a lot of people are sort of saying, oh, well, there's going to be loads of people, as soon as you can go back on holiday abroad, there's going to be lots of people out there that are going to then give up the caravanning, and there'll be a huge glut of used caravans hit the market, prices are going to come tumbling down. For the last 12 months, last summer, people could fly abroad and go on holiday. We never saw that once. We didn't have one customer that we bought a caravan, and we must have bought over 200 caravans over the last season. We didn't have one customer that we'd gone to where they were giving up because they could go abroad anymore. And again, we're in a similar situation now again, where people are allowed to go abroad. You're allowed to go to Portugal, there's other destinations that you're allowed to go to, and again, still we've not seen a huge flood of used caravans coming back to the market. And I think people are still a little bit worried about going abroad, even though that you're allowed to. There's new variants out there now, so I don't think people are all of a sudden just going to jump into it. I think the other thing is, a lot of people have been away in the caravans and actually said, well, we've got the caravan now, the holiday money that we'd used, that we were going to go abroad last year or the year before, we've put that into the caravan, so we've actually got a caravan now that's sat there. So it doesn't mean that we don't have to go abroad on on holiday, we can still do that, but we've actually got a caravan that's there. We've really enjoyed the caravan holiday, and it's a cheaper alternative. We can go away for weekends, so why get rid of that now? And more often than not, we're finding that people, if anything, are actually selling the caravan to us so that they can upgrade to something different. They've found a different model. So I think people that are out there thinking there's going to be a huge glut of people as soon as they can go abroad, or they're all going to hit the market, I don't think it's going to happen. Only time will tell. But I think anybody that's expecting a huge price crash, you're in for a shock. It's not going to happen. I really don't see it happening. Give us a comment in the comments. Let us know what your views, what your thoughts of. Have you bought a caravan because you can't go abroad? Are you thinking, should I now sell it? I can go abroad. Do I get rid of it? Everyone, get your comments in there. Hopefully it's just give you something to think about if you're sat there thinking, oh, we'll get a cheaper caravan at the end of the year, and we're going to hold off. There's such a huge demand for caravans still at the moment. It might just be that you can't find what you're actually looking for, and you think that it may come up at the end of the year, but I don't think it's going to. I don't think things are going to change. I don't think prices are going to come down. So let's have a look at it in 12 months time and see. That's the only thing that you can do. No one's got a magic ball that we can look into the future and know for definite. We can only just look at what's happening out there in the market. And as I say, new prices are going to go up. That's going to retain the values of the used. And I don't think people are in a mad rush to sell caravans that they've bought because they can go abroad. So for that reason, I don't think we're seeing a price crash for the next 12, 18, 2, maybe even 3 years. I think we might just see a leveling out, and that's about it. But as I say, let us know in the comments what you think. We're in a nice Eldis now, in a nice Sterling. So I'm just going to show you around the Sterling, one of the vans that we've got in. You've had enough of me waffling on, so let's just have a look at something different. So this is a Sterling Eccles SE Quartz. So it was a higher ranged model. It's got the island bed. It's got a lovely kitchen area with a little fold up unit on the side there. Nice little unit on the side there for your TV. Fly screens and blinds all the way around. We've got the nice roof lights all the way through. And then the nice thing with this one, we've got the nice big washroom at the back. There's a nice separate shower and toilet. So hopefully we've give you our view on what the market's possibly going to do over the next 2 years or so. And on that note, thanks for watching. Again, please help us out, subscribe to us, like the videos, get your comments in. It's nice to hear everyone's views. We haven't got a crystal ball, so we don't know for definite. It's just our view. So put your views across. Let us know what you think as well. Thanks. I'm Mark at the Caravan Place, and I hope you've enjoyed our video.